The Cubs are making waves, and whispers are growing louder about a blockbuster move. With Bryce Harper's name suddenly in play amidst the Philadelphia Phillies' struggles, could the Chicago Cubs be eyeing a game-changing acquisition to bolster their already impressive squad? Zachary D. Reimer of Bleacher Report even suggests the Cubs are a perfect fit, a team ready to make a statement and challenge the league's titans. But what would it cost to bring Harper to Wrigleyville, and are the Phillies even willing to let him go? We're diving deep into this potential seismic shift in the National League.
Here's a simple way to protect your phone without stress. This Allen 3-pack comes with tempered glass screen protectors, camera lens protectors, and an installation frame for an easier, cleaner fit. It's clear, case-friendly, and built to help guard against scratches and everyday bumps. Check the link in the comments to get it on Amazon.
Hold up, baseball fans. We've got an update straight from Wrigley Field as the Chicago Cubs prepare to face the Arizona Diamondbacks. The big question on everyone's mind: is Dansby Swanson ready to play? After leaving a recent game early, we've got the official word on his status and the Cubs' starting lineup for this crucial series opener. Plus, we're breaking down how key Cubs players like Alex Bregman and Michael Busch stack up against this Diamondback squad. Is this the start of another winning streak? New era, same Cubs energy. Your new publisher Elias Schuster is here, and he's ready to bring you all the action from Chicago. Today's headlines: Dansby Swanson is back in the lineup and proving why he's a vital part of this team's turnaround with his elite defense and powerful swing. But it's not all smooth sailing, as prospect Colin Rea needs to find his footing again. And could Moisés Ballesteros at the number 2 spot be the secret weapon against the Diamondbacks? We're dissecting the lineup and what it means for the Cubs. But wait, there's more. Despite a hot stretch, Pete Crow-Armstrong finds himself batting 8th against the formidable Zach Gallen and the Arizona Diamondbacks. We're exploring why the Cubs are placing him lower in the order, even after his recent success. Is it strategic, or a sign of concerns about his power and strikeout rate? And how does this impact the Cubs' impressive scoring ability, already among the league's best? Don't miss a single detail. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment. The Chicago Cubs are making waves early in the 2026 season, boasting a strong 19-12 record and trailing the National League Central leaders by a single game as May begins. Following a 92-win campaign and a playoff appearance last year, the Cubs appear poised for further significant upgrades at the trade deadline. While Michael Busch anchors first base, the team is reportedly exploring options for enhancement. Amidst the Philadelphia Phillies' struggling performance, speculation is mounting around a potential trade for Bryce Harper. Bleacher Report's Zachary D. Reimer has identified the Cubs as a fitting destination, suggesting that an acquisition of Harper would solidify an already strong area of the team's lineup. Reimer posits that the move would not only aim to secure the NL Central title, a feat not achieved since 2020, but also serve as a direct challenge to the dominant Dodgers and Braves in anticipation of potential postseason matchups. The Cubs, having already invested heavily in Alex Bregman, are seemingly open to adding another high-profile player. The primary obstacle to such a blockbuster deal lies in the compensation required, as Harper has 5 years remaining on his contract. The Phillies would likely demand a substantial package, and any trade is far from guaranteed, especially if Philadelphia opts to retain its star. Nevertheless, securing a player of Harper's caliber would signal the Cubs' ambition for a deeper postseason run, aiming to rival the league's top contenders. However, the article cautions that a trade scenario is unlikely unless the Phillies commit to a full rebuild, a move that seems improbable given their existing talent. Therefore, Cubs fans are advised to temper expectations until concrete trade discussions emerge, despite the tantalizing prospect of Harper in Chicago. The Chicago Cubs have confirmed Dansby Swanson will return to the starting lineup for Friday's series opener against the Arizona Diamondbacks at Wrigley Field. Swanson exited Tuesday's game early and was absent from Wednesday's lineup, sparking concern. However, the shortstop is set to play, batting 9th in a lineup that features Nico Hoerner at second base and Moisés Ballesteros at designated hitter. Swanson's season stats stand at a .214 batting average with 6 home runs and 23 RBIs, through his first 30 games. The Cubs, enjoying a strong 19-12 start to the 2026 season and an impressive 11-5 home record, are looking to continue their success against a Diamondbacks team that holds a 16-14 record and sits third in the NL West. Cubs hitters like Alex Bregman, Michael Busch, and Miguel Amaya have historically performed well against Arizona, a positive sign as Chicago aims to win the weekend series. The Chicago Cubs are set to host the Arizona Diamondbacks in a Friday afternoon matchup, with key lineup news centering on the return of shortstop Dansby Swanson. Swanson, who missed the series finale in San Diego due to a sore left glute, is back in the lineup and available to play. His presence is a significant boost for the Cubs, who have seen a remarkable turnaround, partly fueled by Swanson's strong play. He ranks second on the team with 6 home runs and has demonstrated improved plate discipline, boasting an 87th percentile chase percentage and a team-high 20 walks. This improved selectivity is particularly noteworthy against Diamondbacks starter, who relies on inducing swings on breaking balls. Manager Craig Counsell has opted to rest Matt Shaw, who delivered a crucial solo home run in Wednesday's win. In another lineup notable, Moisés Ballesteros is batting second, continuing his hot start with 24 hits and 16 RBIs through his first 71 at-bats. The Diamondbacks enter the series with a 4-6 record over their last 10 games, showing improved strikeout avoidance but struggling with offensive consistency. On the mound for the Cubs, Colin Rea will look to bounce back after a tough outing against the Dodgers. Rea's ground ball tendencies could be effective against a Diamondbacks lineup prone to double plays. The Cubs had previously pursued Diamondbacks ace Zach Gallen in the offseason, who remains a formidable pitcher capable of stifling even potent offenses. Pete Crow-Armstrong, the Chicago Cubs outfielder, finds himself batting 8th against the Arizona Diamondbacks today, a stark contrast to his early season placement in the cleanup spot. This demotion follows a sluggish start at the plate, with Crow-Armstrong even seeing time in the 9th position on occasion. While a recent hot streak against the San Diego Padres, including 2 home runs and an RBI groundout that secured a win, offered a glimmer of hope, it hasn't been enough to lift him higher against strong opposing pitchers like Zach Gallen. Surprisingly, Crow-Armstrong has shown his best offensive production from the bottom of the order, boasting a 1.063 ops in 15 at-bats from the number 9 hole, with 2 of his 3 home runs this season coming as the 8th hitter. In stark contrast, his production from the cleanup spot has been tepid. Looking back, Crow-Armstrong saw significant time in the cleanup spot last season, delivering a solid .776 OPS, and his second most frequent lineup spot, 7th, yielded an even stronger .908 OPS. This season, the 24-year-old is currently exhibiting an 88 WRC+ across 128 plate appearances, with a career-best .307 on-base percentage largely attributed to an increased walk rate. However, concerning trends include a significant 29.7% strikeout rate, a flaw he had seemingly ironed out in previous seasons, and a notable lack of power. After hitting 31 home runs last season, Crow-Armstrong has only managed 3 long balls this year, resulting in a meager .121 ISO and a .362 slugging percentage. This power deficit is particularly concerning for a middle-of-the-order bat in a playoff contending lineup, especially given his 95 RBIs last season. Despite Crow-Armstrong's struggles, the Cubs' offense remains potent, ranking 3rd in scoring so far this season.